Subscribe to Drama YT and press the bell icon to get the latest videos first of the all. Hey guys, how are you? It's K2 and I am back with another K-drama video. We are in the 5th month of the year and yet already we have a lot of Korean dramas to watch. So in this video, I am going to talk about my favorite top 10 Korean dramas of 2021 till now. So give this video a like and let's get to it. Number 10. The Sweet Blood. Born between a human mother and a vampire father, Yunseo is a 118-year-old half-vampire who wants nothing more than to live an ordinary human life. With natural beauty and a slew of vampire abilities, Yunseo could be anything that she wanted, but she has chosen to blend in with those who appear closest to her age. As a result, Yunseo now finds herself faced with one of the life's most difficult challenges, which is graduating from high school. Fighting back her more vampiric urges, Yunseo does her best to blend in at school, a task that for the most part has been fairly easy. But when the sweet blood of her classmate Song Myo-ro attracts the attention of vampires and werewolves alike, things get a little more complicated. Trying desperately to ignore the siren call of Myo-ro's blood, Yunseo takes it upon herself to protect her classmate from those who hunt him. As Yunseo and Myo-ro run for their lives, the blood in his veins calls to her. Torn between family duty and the desires of her own heart, a war within Yunseo rages. Will she be able to embrace her humanity and resist the temptation of this boy's sweet blood, or will her vampire sides rise victorious in the end? Number 9. Sisyphus, the Myth. Han Tae-sul, a co-founder of Quantum and Time, is a genius engineer with the highest level of coding skills and outstanding looks that overweights his engineering fashion sense. Due to his innovative achievements, Quantum and Time is a world-class company, dubbed as the miracle of South Korea's engineering industry. In reality, Tae-sul has caused his company's stocks to constantly fluctuate after the death of his brother 10 years ago. One day, after witnessing the unbelievable truth of his brother's death, he sets off on a dangerous journey. Kang Seo-hae is a soldier who could zipline from building to building, fight big belt men with her bare hands, shoot guns, and even install explosives. With the survival skills that she has learned from living amongst gangsters and warlords, she sets off a dangerous path of finding Han Tae-sul. Number 8. River, Where the Moon Rises. Born a princess and a raised soldier, Pyongyang is a woman with big dreams and limitless ambition. Determined to become the first empress of Goryeo, Pyongyang will stop at nothing to make her dream come true. Clever and level-headed, Pyongyang is well aware of the obstacles that stand in her way, but she is more than capable of taking them on. However, things take an unexpected turn the day she meets Ondal, a peace-loving man whose sole goal in this life is to live in harmony with those around him. Ondal is the exact opposite of the ambitious princess. He is an oasis of calm amid the turbulent storms in Pyongyang's life. The warrior princess soon finds herself falling for the gentle Ondal. He is equally in love with the princess whose heart he now possesses. He finds himself forsaking his principles in order to keep her safe, an endeavor proving to be increasingly difficult as warring factions lethally vie for the throne. Forced to match both wits and strength against some of the most powerful people in Goryeo, Pyongyang's quest for power could very well cost her everything. Does she have what it takes to realize her goals, or will the price prove to be too much to pay? Number 7. She Would Never Know. Yoon Sung-ah works as a marketer for a cosmetic brand. She enjoys her job and does it with vigor. Her dream is to start her own cosmetic brand. Meanwhile, Chae Hyun-seung works with Yoon Sung-ah as a marketer and he becomes attracted to Yoon Sung-ah, and then he tries to develop a romantic relationship with her. However, Yoon Sung-ah rebuffs his advances because he doesn't see younger guys as dating partners, but he keeps chasing her. Number 6. Sell Your Haunted House. Zia, a woman who has inherited exorcism abilities from her mother, is the owner of Debak Reality, a company that specializes in selling haunted houses. Zia looks perfect and is also brilliant, but her hot temper makes her fists fly before her hand. One day, she encounters a con man named In Byom who specializes in exorcism fraud. Late at night, when Debak Reality operates, In Byom visits Jia to make an offer. He suggests that they team up to exclusively sell houses that are haunted by vengeful spirits and lingering ghosts. Can the two get along well and deal with the house prices, ghosts, and their sorrowful stories? Number 5. The Penthouse 2 War in Life. Syojin and Dante eventually get rid of everyone who was in their way. They seamlessly frame Yunhee for the murder of Suryeon and even cover the death of Seole. The residents of Hera Place believe everything will return to how it used to be. However, the tides changes when Yunhee escapes from prison and Yeonbyul discovers the truth. Their mysterious fates are still yet to be seen. Will they manage to protect their precious palace until the very end? Number 4. Mouse. A suspenseful story that asks the key question, what if we could identify the psychopaths in advance? A crazy serial killer's ruthless murders have left the entire nation gripped with fear and in total chaos. Justice-seeking rookie police officer Jang Baryong comes face to face with the killer. While he survives his danger encounter with the psychopath, Jang Baryong finds his life completely changing before his eyes. Number 3. Beyond Evil. Meet the two fearless men willing to go to extreme lengths in their pursuit of a serial killer that has shaken up their quiet city. Lee Dong-sik, a once capable detective, is now demoted to performing menial tasks at the Manyang police substation. He was just beginning to settle into a peaceful life when his new superior, Detective Han Zoo-won, is transferred in. Zoo-won is an elite detective whose father is the star candidate for the National Police Agency's next chief. Despite his admirable qualities and high social standing, Zoo-won harbors a long-held secret. When a string of gruesome killings occurs, a pattern that shapes that is orderly reminiscent of some cold serial murder cases from 20 years prior, Dong-sik and Zoo-won team up, vowing to stop this vicious culprit in his tracks. As their investigation proceeds, they are forced to look far deeper than what the evidence suggests, questioning the culpability of all those surrounding the cases, including their own. Number 2. Taxi Driver. Do-gi has lived more honestly than anyone else as an officer in the Special Forces. Yet, when a serial killer murders his mother, he spends his days in agony. While feeling wronged and broken, Do-gi meets Jang Sang-chul, who recruits Do-gi to work for his company, Rainbow Taxi. Far from an ordinary taxi service, Rainbow Taxi is a secret organization that avenges victims whom the law didn't protect. Here, Do-gi becomes a star driver who delivers satisfying revenges. Meanwhile, Hana is a prosecutor who investigates Rainbow Taxi. She is so furious with their lawless behavior, but at the same time, she feels confused to see them solve cases that the law cannot. Between them, who believe that revenge embodies true justice, and those who pursue the outlaws, Do-gi seeks what justice truly means. Number 1. Vincenzo. At the age of 8, Park Joo-young went to Italy after he was adopted. He is now an adult and has the name of Vincenzo Casino. He is a lawyer who works for the mafia as their advisor. Because now mafia factions are at war with each other, he flees to South Korea, where he gets involved with the lawyer Hong Cha-young. She is the type of attorney who will do anything to win a case, and when they meet, their story continues on. So that was it guys, the video ends here. I hope you have liked this video. If you have watched the video till here, give this video a like and subscribe to Drama YT. And yet you guys have not followed me on the Instagram handle, which is right in front of you. It is called dramayt.k2. Follow me there as well. And I will see you later as always. Your K2. Love, peace and hugs. It's been a pleasure.